All right, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Croissant. How y'all doing? Everything good? Everything good? It's been a crazy week for me, guys. I had to help my friend get married this weekend, so I was away, but I'm glad to be back because we have a busy week ahead of us in terms of gaming news, right? First, Sony has announced that they will be having a State of the Play presentation on Wednesday, June 4th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the day before the Switch 2 launches, might I add. So, any juicy reveals I will be covering, no doubt. Now, Witcher 4 also released some Unreal Engine game footage, and I'm trying to see if I can make a video about my thoughts on that, but I might get it grouped into another video I'm thinking of making. So, but damn, it looks good. I'm telling you that. I watched it this morning. It was nice. But like I said, the Switch 2 drops on June 5th alongside Mario Kart World. And all the juicy frame rate and resolution updates for some Switch 1 games. Now that brings me to today's video, guys, which will be about Pokemon Legends ZA news and some amazing footage of Scarlet and Violet running on the Switch 2. Now, I'm a huge Pokemon fan, and I'm extremely excited to play Legends ZA. So Pokemon announced the release date for Zaza. It will be on October 16th, 2025, which is interesting because typically they release, their mainline games around November, right? Around Black Friday, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe there's going to be another big holiday release on Switch 2 this year, right? That they haven't announced yet, because they gotta have that new Nintendo title all the kids want for Christmas, right? Probably Metroid Prime, maybe. I don't really know. But Pokemon also stated that in addition to the Nintendo Switch version, the Nintendo Switch 2 edition will offer improved graphics and frame rate. And the digital and physical edition of Legends ZA can be upgraded to the Switch 2 edition via upgrade pack. Now, they have not mentioned anything about pricing yet. And I'm guessing the Switch 1 version is going to be $60, and the upgrade pack for Switch 2 could either be an additional $10 or $20. Now, obviously, I'm hoping for 10, but I will not be getting a Switch 2 in the first wave of the launch, so I personally will be playing Legends ZA on my Switch 1. And then eventually I'll get my Switch 2 later this year, buy the upgrade pack if I feel it's still worth it in, say, November or December later this year, if I really want that graphical update, which I probably will, but let's see. We also have the box art for the games, which I'll pop on screen now, and this awesome, nice computer wallpaper version right here. And we see some trainers in battle, the starters, a Zygarde Cell, some Mega Evos, Gardevoir, Absol, Lucario, Scizor. We also have a Noivern in the frame. Now, could Noivern be getting a Mega? That would be pretty dope. We also have some more random mons like Combee, Bunnelby, Helioptile, and Pavilion. I think it's Pavilion. The big butterfly thing. Who knows, maybe they get Megas too, right? You can start to pre-order the game on the same day as Switch 2 released, June 5th on the eShop. So on June 5th, the same day that Switch 2 drops, you can pre-order the game. Now we're also getting a Pokemon Presents, guys. The presentation is on July 22nd, and you can bet your bippy that they're going to be showing a lot of footage, if not all the footage, on Switch 2. Now, the Switch 2 box art, guys, let's get into this. It actually shows the game itself will be on the cartridge rather than a download code. So that'll be nice. It can work right out of the box. No internet connection required. But personally, if I'm getting the physical copy, guys, the Switch 1 box art is just much cleaner. And without the big-ass red banner and text covering the art, Last thing I wanted to cover, since it's Pokemon related, is some recent footage that came out showcasing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet on Switch 2 in clean, crispy 60 frames per second. Now, I'll be adding the footage in the background. I mean, it's just gorgeous, guys. What this game should have looked like day one. It's what I imagined Scarlet and Violet experience would be like in my head when they first announced the game. Right, the Pokemon models look smooth, and when they walk around, instead of like they actually like walk around, right, instead of lagging in a certain direction. The environments look, they're not popping in and out. You know, NPCs aren't moving at 2 frames a second in the background. It's just great. And this graphical update is free, by the way, on Switch too. Thank God. I mean, it's the least they can do, right? Considering the terrible state it launched in, they threw us a bone, and I can definitely say I'm excited to go back and shiny hunt in this game. It looks like 33%, 33% more mons can fit on the screen, and without slowing down the frames, that's great. Now it ain't all sunshine and rainbows, because yes, the mons look better, and the game runs smoother. But the environments are still so basic, so simple. Like, now that we see the environment in this crisp frame rate, you really notice how simple the mountains look. I mean, the desert is literally just one shade of brown. I mean, this might not be the best capture of the footage you'll see online, but even so, you can clearly see the graphical upgrades are significant. And that's about it for today's video, guys. I just wanted to get back into it, something that I enjoy. I love Pokemon. Big week ahead of us. So stay tuned for more gaming news. Let me know, are you excited for ZA? Are you excited for the Scarlet and Violet upgrades? Right? What's your favorite kind of pizza? Guys, I gotta know. Mine has got to be a nice Sicilian slice. And as always, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see y'all soon. Peace.